Hey, what's good, Rutgers? Shananda Basu kicking off your Weather Watcher weekend edition on this Friday, October the 4th. Hope you guys have been having a great week. It's been really nice outside with these warm temperatures we've been having. However, we do have a change coming in the weather. There's a lot to talk about, so let's jump right into it. So, of course, the headline today is Tropical Storm Karen, right now spinning away in the Gulf, just offshore from Florida. So this is currently creeping along at about 9 miles per hour north-northwest. The big news today is that it's actually weakened ever so slightly, and the reason for that is because meteorologists have something called shear, which basically just chops off the tops of these storms, and that's what's been weakening Karen over the past 24 hours or so. We are keeping a close eye on it, however. It could intensify a little bit before making landfall, so be sure to stay tuned to Weather Watcher to stay up to date on that. As far as the track goes, as provided by the National Hurricane Center, of course, it's heading north-northwest for now, but it will shift to the northeast upon making landfall, making its way up the Bible Belt and eventually onto our neck of the woods. Speaking of our area, it's been a hot one out there today. 86 degrees is your temperature this afternoon. Hope you guys have been out there enjoying the heat, light wind out there, and the reason for all this is actually something I'll show you in the satellite in just a bit. So for the rest of today, just watch out for a stray shower. We do have some clouds coming in due to some low-level moisture in the atmosphere right now. The first half of your weekend tomorrow is going to be absolutely beautiful, more of what we had today mostly, except maybe not as hot. And then Sunday is also going to be pretty nice in the early part of the day, but the early start to your work week is going to be rather wet. So why all this heat right now? We have a high pressure system situated absolutely perfectly over the Carolinas. That's what's giving us this nice southwesterly flow, really just funneling that moist, humid air. Of course, Karen's spinning around down here in the Gulf. Our next piece of energy that we're focusing on is actually this area of low pressure currently just in the Illinois-Wisconsin area. There's a sharp cold front cutting down the center of the country. That's going to be pushing its way east towards our area, arriving just around Sunday night into Monday. And this is going to be combining with Karen, actually, giving us some pretty heavy rain throughout the day on Monday going into Tuesday. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Around the area today, that heat is very prevalent. Newark is the hot spot at 89 degrees, Camden at 85, Baltimore down south at 88, State College also in the 80s at 82, Albany and Boston, your cool spots. A little cloudy there, which is why it's a little cooler in the 60s. As far as what we can expect for this evening, those of you heading out, it's still going to be pretty warm at 5 o'clock at 81, and then at 7 and 10 cooling down into the 70s. This evening, later at night, we're expecting a low of just around 64. Can't rule out a stray shower, just remember that, but otherwise very pleasant indeed. Tomorrow, getting that big 8-0 on the board with a mix of sun and clouds. And as I step out for your 5-day extended trend, Sunday we're looking at a pretty solid start to the day, but watch out for some rain later in the evening. Monday and Tuesday are your wet ones, but luckily not too cold, with a high of 75 and 72 respectively, and Wednesday is when the nice weather returns once again. Remember, you can catch Weather Watcher on RUTV Channel 6 every 15 minutes at facebook.com/RU Weather Watcher. Twitter, of course, is all the rage these days with their IPO and all. Be sure to follow us at RUTVWW, and of course our website is rutv.rutgers.edu. That's all for now, guys. Enjoy the weekend and get ready for the rain early in the week.